I wonder why. Okay, okay. All right, I'm testing this out. You know, my computer processing power isn't overwhelmed right now. Actually, right now, your image is cleaned up. Like your image looks sharper now. I feel like for some reason on the thing. So now I'm just gonna do a little more of a audio test. So the neat thing is, Moses, if we can get this figured out, then George. Oh, the neat thing is, it's better when I'm holding it like this, is what you're saying? Is it better when I hold the microphone like this? No? Oh. Okay. So then, my buddy Moses here. Yeah, Moses? What's up? Hello? Moses? Yeah. Moses, are you back on the telephone? Moses, are you back on the telephone? Okay. So what were you saying when I went up to the podium and was trying to talk in the mic? Okay. Yeah. Let me try it from my, go back to my. Hello, Moses. Hello, Moses. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So I have a question for the distinguished Moses. That's terrible? Yeah. I have a question for the distinguished Moses. Well, I can hear. I can do this. I have a question for our distinguished speaker via Zoom, Moses. What? Oh, weird. Huh, huh, huh. Let's see. Oh, wait. You reconnected. Let me just check my, let me check my Zoom settings to make sure. Basically, I have a little, okay, let's check this. So it says the microphone is the audio cable A. It says speaker is the B. So those are right on Zoom. Okay, now let's go back to OBS. We're back in OBS. And in OBS, let's check the properties of Zoom speaker. Properties. So audio cable B is supposed to be the speaker in from you. And oh, we need to set this one. Sometimes we have to like turn things on and off to make sure they work. Alright. Mini speaker mic. That's off. That's on. Sound. We are getting. Seems like there's a little bit of disturbance in that mic. Let me check one thing. Let me check if I'm not accidentally talking on the wrong mic. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's see. So, you just talk. So You speak, just say a line or two. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Why? So right now, properties, audio, visual, TV. Huh. Yeah, if you wanna try reconnecting on your computer, yeah, I won't take too much more of your time. I mean, as you can see, the video part sort of works. Except for the flashing you pointed out. Why doesn't this? Put this back into. The weird thing is, it seems like the settings, right? Oh, wait a minute, Moses. Did you mute your computer audio right now? I think, I think you're muted though. Yeah, you are on, ask unmute. Right, let me unmute you, on your computer. All right. Oh, on your phone though, right. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. And, flash. Yeah. If she has the same thing. Hmm. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can, wait, I can probably do that on my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna hang up my phone with you, so just hang in there, I'm gonna try connecting on my phone.
Yeah, Moses. I'm seeing
I
a
can see.
flashing
Yep.
too.
Now, and now that I can see you, you're not skipping. Like the screen is not skipping. So
But when
I wonder, what was the now before when I could see that the entire screen was flashing. I wonder if it's possible for you to keep the connection that you had with the rotary background and all that stuff, and connect from a third device, not as yourself. Something that doesn't recognize that it's also you. Something that recognizes it's somebody else. Does Brian Baskin have a computer, for example, with Zoom? No, seriously, where you can go and log in from him, and it thinks it's him.
Yeah. I'm seeing the flashing, by the way. I'm seeing the flashing on my phone.
Oh,
So,
are you now looking at the rotary background?
yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at the rotary background anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I'm looking at the rotary background, and it's flashing.
Okay. We'll try.
Okay, give me like a 10 seconds of audio.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm actually looking at you and not the rotary background with that window, and I can hear you sort of perfectly. It's probably the phone connection, which works just fine. I don't know what happens if you try to use the microphone.
Yeah, I'm going to test the microphone right now.
Well, yeah, but I don't know, for example, if I'm hearing the microphone or if I'm hearing the phone. I'm also going to test.
So I'm muted right now. So right now, what you're hearing is me talking into the microphone.
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh.
That's actually some progress.
And there was still a delay. There's still a delay. I don't think that the delay is material, but there's still a delay. Like if I raise my hand, I see it happening in the little window at the bottom corner in real time. And if I'm in the big window next to the rotary bell, like it's a second or two later. It's at least 1 second, maybe two.
Okay. So this is sort of odd. I actually have my computer muted, yet there's sound coming out of my computer. So I don't know why that is. But Moses, I think we're almost done. What I'd like to do actually is just pretend to do like a Q&A with you for like 1 or 2 questions, and then we'll wrap up. What I'm doing is I'm recording and streaming this to an unpublished thing right now, so don't worry, it doesn't really exist on the internet, or it'll be deleted.
I'm not worried. Whatever it is that might be said, I've done and said worse. So it doesn't matter. For example, like I can talk about Dan Deek if you want, it's not a problem. I'm not going to be shy about it. I mean, he served us Japanese, for crying out loud, and Indianese. If it's racist to be against Japanese Scotch and Indian Scotch and Tennessee Scotch and whatever the hell else he gave us, then that's me. You just muted yourself, I think. Okay. You can see Jason Barron with a little microphone crossed out.
So this is where I'm gonna signal. I'm holding up my hand, so when I see it in the video, I'll know to start it. So, Moses, let's pretend like we're asking a question. So, my distinguished colleague here, Moses, I'd like to ask him if he could name every Honda motor vehicle that is on the lot at Wild East Town Honda. Okay.
Actually, I could guess what you said because we've talked about it before. But for a bit of that, I could hear you crystal clear. And for a bit of that, I could hear you like a cat scratching on a chalkboard. And it was it wasn't that it was bad audio. It was simply undecipherable at all. Like I could not hear, I could not figure out what you're saying at all. So I'm not sure what does it, because you were standing in the same place. You didn't pick up the mic. So something is causing audio disruptions,
Okay,
which would be a problem, obviously, if you have a speaker in real time.
okay, okay.
So Moses, try answering one more question in a fake thing, and if you can't understand me, give me a thumbs down.
Okay. So far I can understand you.
What's going on, Moses?
I said, so far I could understand you when you were speaking. I just want you to try a couple of different things. Maybe,
Okay.
start asking a question, standing up, sort of, straight, then say something leaning a little closer to the mic,
Okay.
and then maybe pick up the mic and hold it, and kind of see if that makes any difference. So you may, for example, ask me a question, but ask it 3 ways,
Okay.
or 3 times.
Okay.
Ask it holding the mic, ask it with the mic in place but standing up straight, and ask it with the mic in place but leaning towards the mic, and see if there's any difference in how I can hear you.
So Moses, how many years have you been in Rotary? How many years have you been in Rotary?
15 years, but that's I think that's what I don't know what it is in Rotarian years, because people feel like it's been a lot longer than that. So I would guess it's 105 in Rotarian years.
Thank you very much. So now I'll ask, how many years have you been in Rotary?
Yeah, that was a lot less clear, and I could hear you double. Try it again.
How many years have you been in Rotary?
That was a little more clear. I've been in Rotary for 15 years.
I'll put my phone away. So, my colleague Moses, oh wait, you're over here. My colleague Moses, how many great years have you been in Rotary?
That would require some calculations. But it's been fun enough that there's a good possibility I may be the glitter of Rotary. The Rotary can try to get it off its get me off its hands, but it's not going to be able to.
Moses, can you keep a secret?
No, probably not. But well, I guess it depends on the secret.
No. It's about putting the fun back in Rotary, and I've been green lighted to do that thing that I told you about last Friday or whatever with George about the Hondas.
I think that's going to be great.
So I sent an email to Greg Frank to see if he would send a video or 2 video clips, and we'll see if it all comes together. May or may not happen.
I think I can hear you double. Put away the phone and just use the microphone.
Let me do this. Let me actually connect my phone to Bluetooth headphones, Moses. Let's see.
I'll turn off my Bluetooth on my computer. Show Bluetooth devices. Turn off Bluetooth.
And I'm going to turn on my phone Bluetooth. And got my headphones here.
It looks like you're waiting. You're frozen.
Ah, yeah.
Moses, now I'm connected via Bluetooth headphones. Now I'm
Yes,
connected
but I
via
can,
Bluetooth
I can
headphones.
see your, okay, now I can see
Yeah,
your audio again. So let's try this again.
Okay.
Okay, now I lost the image where you were at the podium, and I can see again the image of you just after you put on the headphones, leaning towards your device. Okay, now I can see you again at the podium.
Let me mute. Let me mute
Now I
myself.
can see you. Now I
there
can
we
see
go.
you again on the phone. Now I can see you again at the podium.
Okay. I think because I'm muted now, it shouldn't pull away from me.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's try your questions again.
So Moses, is it still flashing?
It is still flashing, yes.
Well, that sucks. On my phone, it doesn't. No, I just saw. Okay.
By the way, Jason, it was only flashing when I see you there at the podium. When I saw you on your phone, that was not flashing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna watch the recording and the stream of this and see what happens. Yeah. So now you can sort of see why I'm somewhat hesitant to have a live guest without doing some substantial testing on this. Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it may require some more work.
yeah.
And if you want to, if you tinker with it and you want to do this again with me, I don't mind. So
Okay.
Giving it another shot.
Well, plus the visuals will be sort of funny. You know, you can pop in like up here and be give George advice.
Yeah. Well, it's I am a very stable genius. So
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna show you something.
So, here, no, that's not it. Let's see. Yeah.
So this when you see this normally, George would be on the other side. I just don't have that camera plugged in. But I got it all set up to walk through.
our if you could buy a sense of humor canned on eBay, I would bid on it for them. But nothing will ever be fun for all concerned. But boy, it's worth trying, isn't it?
Yeah. One of the problems I have right now is I hear myself in the headphones, and I have to figure out.
I now, by the way, hear you crystal clear, like you're sitting across from me at the table.
Oh, perfect. Well, so actually, if I can figure out how to turn myself off, and then adjust the delay a little bit for you, so your video is in sync. We could do a remote interview type situation, or this could even.
Here's the let me time the delay for you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say now when I raise my hand, and then I'm gonna say now when I see me raise my hand in the big window next to the bell. So
Okay.
Now.
Oh, that's not too bad. Actually,
No.
I'm going to do a clap too.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, everything you say and do, I see in real time.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
So
Awesome.
what you do is like, it's live. It's like I'm watching. It's like it's the same as when I was watching you on your phone. It's like it's real time interaction, and the audio is perfect now. The only thing that would drive people bonkers is the flashing screen.
Yeah,
which,
yeah. Which wouldn't be good to the speaker. Yeah. Yeah, we can't have that.
It wouldn't be good to the speaker. No. I wonder if the speaker would be looking at themselves on the screen, or whether the speaker would be doing this. You know, you can't see this, but depending on how the speaker is connecting.
Yeah.
No, it's actually pretty interesting because, nowadays, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't do like presentations in class anymore, because it defeats the purpose. Part of the presentation is being able to sort of give it impromptu. And I realized that if the student does it from their phone, they can essentially have a teleprompter, and I can't see it. Like, they can be reading the entire thing off a document, and it looks like they're looking at the screen, and it looks like they have nothing in front of them. So it's fascinating.
Yeah.
So anyway, it works. Like, now it's not flashing. I don't know why it's not flashing. I'll tell you when it flashes again. Now it flashed, and no more.
Testing one,
I
two,
don't
two,
even know
three.
what causes that, because it was flashing constantly before. I mean, now it's flashed. Now.
Yeah, nothing's changing on
No.
mine. And I have seen
Yeah.
flashing before on Zoom. Yeah.
I mean, you see though that it's not consistent. It's not like something that's on a regular pattern. Sometimes there's a pause in the flashing. Sometimes it's constant, and sometimes there was a few seconds between flashes. So who knows what causes that?
Sure.
What are you using? What camera are you using? Like, that's pointed at you now.
So right now, this is not Brian's good main video camera. This is the webcam that we use for the wide shot, so you can see, George ring the bell.
The audio actually kind of went to hell when you moved away from the microphone.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
It actually no, it didn't. No, it wasn't the
What?
volume though.
Oh.
It got scratchy. So that's strange. Let's try it again. Say something.
Well, now, Moses, I moved a little bit further back from the
I
microphone.
can hear you perfectly.
Oh,
Did
I talk too loud?
I don't think you talk too loud.
What about over
lean
here?
Down towards, that was fine too. Try.
Over here?
That works too. So it's really strange because I don't know what caused it. You are, I really wonder what could be causing that. I mean, again, I can hear you, perfectly. Pick up the microphone and see if it makes any difference.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Rotary Club of Madison. I'm no longer anyone.
That sounds great to me. Put it back maybe and see if now say something.
Once again, a has-been past is
Perfect.
at the podium.
Yeah, it's perfect.
How does the bell sound?
That sounded a little strange. Try it again. Yeah, it's funny because it sounded a bit like an echo. It almost like didn't catch the actual moment where the gavel is hitting the bell, but it captures the waves that follow.
Okay. Well, Moses, I want to thank you, and I think we should wrap up. This is really good.
Now
Now it got?
it cut out. Try again.
Is it when there's like too much movement on the screen?
It might
Maybe,
be, because
maybe that's it.
Before when it did it, it's when you actually lean down suddenly towards the bell. So I wonder if it's your motion that causes it.
Yeah. I have what's it called? A percentage, an indicator that shows how hard the computer is working. And maybe
It got
maybe
scratchy
with
there for a moment, so
it what?
it got scratchy there for a moment, and it's really strange. It almost seems to be a connection issue somehow, because like now you weren't even moving.
Yeah. I'm just going to look at that. Yeah. My CPU usage is like at 22% only, which isn't too bad. But I would say for George to do this, I have to figure out how to not output his. See, it's weird because you need to be able to hear George, and I need to be able to hear you. It's almost like I should have your audio going directly to George if we had somebody on the screen like this. Like for example, if we had two computers running Zoom, I could almost connect the Bluetooth headphones just to one of the computers and then pull the video off of my computer. That way, and then.
Well, actually, I could hear all of that perfectly until you got to the part where you said use two computers, and the rest of it was scratchy. You didn't move. You didn't do anything differently. You were still standing at the same spot. So,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what does that.
Okay. Well, I'm recording this and streaming at the same time, so I'll sort of see what's happened to the output. I mean, this could be a thing that's just you're just seeing on Zoom too.
It's possible.
Yeah. Because I'm not hearing my voice or your voice get scratchy.
Yeah, I'm not hearing. Again, it's. I'm trying to look for a pattern here, and I don't see I don't see you doing something specific that. At first I thought it was, picking up the mic versus having it in place.
Right.
That wasn't it. So somehow it just acts up on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's by the way, I'll tell you a secret here. Up by the four-way test, the plus is actually just a piece of paper, and it's stapled on.
And I heard all of that until except the word you said a piece of, and then whatever you said, it's obviously tape. You said tape probably.
Yeah.
Right? Either tape or paper. But again, that word was cut off, but the rest was I could hear perfectly. Have you considered?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. If we were to invest in a wireless mic pack and then have like a mic switch or I just heard myself break up there actually at that time. Well, that's the first time I've done that. Then we could probably leave George wired up. And same thing, we could still have a mic at the podium. Gosh, I'm really breaking up right now. Right. Yeah, I totally heard us break up. But yeah, we could, if we bought a wireless, yeah. Right. Right. And we do wipe everything down ahead of time. And the fixed mics that we have right now turned out to be like the easiest and least necessary to touch. You're right. If we get a really short speaker and a really tall speaker, then it has been a bit of a problem. But most of the time, we've been able to leave the mic where it is. We tried lavalier mics for the first presentation, but that was awkward because of handing them off. So that's when Brian bought the mics that you see right now. But if we had a little like audio switcher, well, one problem though is these two mics plug in USB right now directly to my computer. They're where the lavalier mic, we'd have to bring it in. Well, we could maybe bring it in through the camera. So there's some ways to do that. So what are you shaking on? Did we break up again? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll just have to report back that we have more testing to do. Yeah. Oh, I took you off. Yeah. Okay. So one other test we could do, not today. I could put you here. I'll do this. I'll put you on full screen.
All right, hold on. Okay, so
Now I
do
see
this.
me in the little window, and it started to flash immediately. It's flashing.
Huh.
So I guess when you put me in that little window, the screen starts to flash. Maybe it's allergic to me.
Yeah.
No, the entire screen is flashing. It doesn't matter. Now I see a little rotary window, and I see me larger, but the entire screen on my phone is flashing. So it has nothing to do with the size.
Okay.
Now it's flashing.
Okay. At a later date, Moses, we do this again, Moses. I could send you a Teams invitation, and maybe Microsoft Teams might not have the flash, and if we wanted to bring somebody in, we just bring them in on Teams.
If you want to set one, if you want to set one up and send it to me even now, you can. The only thing is, again, it stopped flashing. It started to flash as soon as you made me appear. I guess, twice on the screen. When a window appears with me in it, other than the little window that I would normally have on my screen, because I see myself twice, that causes the entire screen to flash. If you delete me from it and I only see you, the flashing stops. So that
Okay,
seems to be
okay.
what-
You know, the other thing I can do is do some internet searching on the flashing in OBS with Zoom, and I might be able to find a solution to that. Hey, I'm gonna play a video, the opening video, just to see if you have any flash.
I hear scratching noises.
Yeah, yeah.
no,
It did.
I think it was
My
fine.
computer didn't run well when we were doing
Yeah, I
that.
think it was fine. Now that I see myself in a window next to the bell and over the four-way test,
Yeah.
the screen is flashing. If you delete that window and I can only see you, then it's not flashing. So I guess
Hey, I'm gonna switch. Do you see the other video now?
it's not flashing at the moment.
Yeah, but you see me looking the other direction?
Yes, I see you looking in the other direction.
Okay. Yeah. But do you see that video? Looking at the camera and the TV screen?
It's too small.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll stop that then.
But it is
All right.
flashing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Moses, I told Aaron I'd be home about 4:15, so I should wrap up.
Wherever you're going.
But thank you very much. And I'm going to keep on this, and I'm going to we'll get it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Moses.
All right. Hey, I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.